Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video. So this week I just want to talk to you a little bit about the different things that you can do SEO wise with your WordPress website. Now there's off-page website, off-page SEO and on-page SEO. We're going to be talking about on-page SEO. There's a list here along with this video that'll talk to you a little bit about some things you can do for off-page SEO as well. But today we really want to talk about why WordPress is the best platform for SEO. And the primary reason is, number one, the coding that WordPress has. Now, these aren't things that you're going to be able to see necessarily when you're working on your website. But those of us with a little bit deeper knowledge of coding understand that the way WordPress is structured on the back end, so not even on this dashboard that you see, but on all those crazy files that are sitting there on your hosting account, that's what Google loves. Google gets really, really excited when you have that. So really quickly, I just want to show you a few things here. Now, obviously, there's plugins like the Yoast SEO plugin, which can help you connect to things like Google Webmasters. It can help you connect to your social channels. It can help you connect with Pinterest. I mean, you can see right here from the dashboard, Webmaster Tools. This is a huge, huge help to you in your website to be able to connect. You can connect to all these different search engines. I actually have mine verified in a different way, but even if you ignore the other ones, your Google verification code absolutely has to be in here. Like, you definitely want to make sure you add that in there. So that's a little bit about Yoast. I mean, we all know Yoast is amazing. We can do a lot of things with it. But there's also just, even if you're not using this plugin or if you're using a different one, there's some simple things here, for example, in your settings. If you go to this link here to Permalinks, it shows you how you can see. Now let's talk about what a permalink is. A permalink is all this stuff right here. It's everything that happens after your domain name. So your about page might be your website domain / about. Okay, this is where you can decide how that happens. So this happens here. I've selected it, and this is what I would recommend for you to have it as your website name and then the post or page name. I don't really see much benefit to having the dates in there necessarily. It just makes it a little bit clunky. Same thing when it comes to having the page ID. That's not going to help you very much either. So definitely the one I would recommend for you is the post name. The other thing you can look in here under your settings is your general settings. So if you see here, I have a site title and a site tagline. These two things right here, Google pays a lot of attention to them. So for example, Ellen Grace Management Consultant, that's the name of my business. I can also add my tagline, we build beautiful websites that work. Save changes. I've already increased my SEO by like 50% right then and there. Let's see here. So you've also got things on here that you can take a look at, for example, for your RSS feed. Now this is your syndication feed. This really shows how much information are you giving to your sitemap. That's what you're looking at here, because Google's paying attention to your sitemap. What happens with your sitemap is every time you add a new blog post, your sitemap gets updated. And your sitemap is kind of like this weirdly coded page that if you look at it doesn't make much sense because it's all HTML. But Google really, really understands it. Google really, really gets what's going on there. So the more information that you have in here too, you can have full text or summary. Full text is recommended primarily over summary. Now let's say you don't even want search engines to find this website. Maybe it's a membership site or a subdomain. You can click right here and this is going to kill all your SEO. So if you find that you're not getting found in Google, that's one place to look. So that's a few quick tips about how you can do that. And again, there's a ton of other plugins and things that you can add on to WordPress. This is one of the difference between WordPress and a website like a platform like Squarespace is you're not going to be able to do all these amazing things that you can do with WordPress. So that's why if SEO is in your website's plan, and it most definitely should be, then you definitely want to consider it. Like, there's no other option for you but WordPress, quite honestly. All right, everyone, have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
you for